Welcome back to Full Scholarships live video series. I hope screen is visible to you. We'll be discussing the process, how to apply for this scholarship in Murdoch University. This is an RTP scholarship for Masters and PhD for the session 2027. This is an academic year 2027 and this includes everything. We'll go detailed in this process and we'll show the process, how do you fill the applications and how do you prepare the documentation. And before we proceed for this, I'm reminding you to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you already, just share and like this video. To also follow us on Instagram page here and 24/7 assistance and chat support is there on Instagram. The link for this scholarship is given in the video description below. You can check out any of the videos. Links are given in the respective descriptions. Also, you can see in the about section of the YouTube website fullscholarships.net, and other links are also there. On Instagram, you can directly message our team and ask for the link, or check out the stories and highlights, and links are also given there and in the descriptions of the post as well. You can directly Google on Google search fullscholarships.net. Once you land on this website, interface will be similar, just there will be difference of scholarship which you will be looking for. This Murdoch University is situated in Australia, and they are offering fully funded scholarships through the support of Australian government. And this scholarship will have a full remittance, and it will include $37,000 of stipend per year and health insurance separately. We'll go about this scholarship in brief. And this training program scholarship, popularly known as RTP, is offered with the support of Australian government, and you can apply for postgraduate programs like masters and PhD, open to all countries, and reward is $37,000, where you don't have to pay any tuition fee. No IELTS is required for this, or either if you have IELTS and TOEFL, you can submit that, but it's not mandatory. Deadline to apply for this is September 30th, 2026, and this institution offers other perks as well, like they have high-end research laboratories and other networking connections. Besides that, they have graduate research office, so that in case you have any query, you can seek support from them directly. So to be eligible for this particular scholarship, you must not be an Australian citizen. So as an international student, you can apply for this, have previously done bachelor's degree, or for PhD, you should have master's degree. And if you have already got acceptance from the Murdoch University, you can directly apply for scholarships. And if you are yet to apply, we'll show the process. How do you apply for this particular opportunity? And benefits we already discussed. There will be the documentation that you need is the academic transcripts, degree certificates, a research proposal, CV, and references. Then you have to simply prepare the online application along with this submission of these documents. You can submit the application within the deadline, 30th of September. So in order to start the application, scroll down at the end, you can see there are two buttons. Click on this to start the application. Once you click on that, you can see the official website of Murdoch University. And this is the RTP International Student Scholarship, opening date 1st of July and closing 30th of September 2026. So certain conditions for masters, there will be 2 years of scholarship, and for doctoral degree 3.5 to 4 years maximum. And for each, there's a similar interface, similar portal is there, just difference of documentation will be there. Tap on how to apply section here, and you need to complete an online application form with the documentation and references that you have to submit. Click on the application form here. This is the link for the portal, and here you can see how do you apply. You'll have to go to the My Admissions portal, complete the admission process, and submit English proficiency language and other documentation, and highlight your research and experience, then get your references. There is a particular format for the academic reference and professional reference. So there are two types that you have to submit. One from your previous institution where you have completed your bachelor's, master's degree, and one where you have done the academic post academic work, like any internships you have done, any jobs you have done, you can submit that professional reference as well. So in this case, you have to submit these two references. However, if you are not having any professional experience yet, if you have done only internship, you can submit that report only. Some exceptions are there, and for Doctor of Psychology, or you can say PhD, doctoral degree, there might be a waiver to some documentation, and in case you have got the acceptance from the supervisor first, then you can just submit that communication as proof, and the rest you can submit a simple application. There's also a declaration that you have to fill, that you don't hold any admissions at the moment at like by simultaneously you should not have any two scholarships or two degrees, so you'll have to submit basic candidature here. Now in order to start the application, click on this submit to my application, tap on this application portal here. For the first time users, if you're new here, you'll have to click on create new account, tap on this, and you will have to fill first, like your first name, last name, your date of birth, your gender, phone number, your email address, then confirm password and click on save. Once you save this, your application will be, your application registration for this account creation will be submitted, and you'll receive this type of email. You can see thank you for registering. These are the documents you need to prepare before you submit an application. So let me just log in here. We have created an account, and I'll use the same email and password that I have generated through the same method, and simply tap on login here. Now you can see this is our dashboard, and you can see our applications. We have to apply for a course. Now click on apply for a course here in this plus sign button, and enter your personal details first, then click on save and continue. On the right hand menu you can see application steps. You'll have to complete these 15 steps one by one. First is the application personal information, we already completed that. Then additional information like citizenship you have, so as an international student you have to tap on this, then passport number, and then country of birth, and then country of citizenship. And if you already previous applications at this university, then you don't need to submit these details again. Just submit the unique student identifier, and your details will be automatically fetched here. Currently we don't have any Australian visa. And is your current postal address in Australia? So no, it's not. Tap on no, and you'll have to click on these details and submit your current address. From the country you'll have to mention, and then phone number, then click on continue. Step 3 is the access and equity. uh, if you hold any of these stats, you can submit. Fourth is the course detail. So you'll have to add a course, and you can search all types of course here. Course code if you have, a course title if you have. So let's go to the Murdoch University first, and go to Murdoch course page here. Let me open this page, and you'll have to search for the course. It might take few seconds. Now you can see courses by, depends on which course you postgraduate, masters, or you can say PhD or UG courses are there. I'll go with this Masters of Sustainable Development, and code here is the code for the course. Let me just copy this code here, go to this, add a course, and click on course code, paste the same course code and search. You can see course is already there. You'll have to choose the semester. I'll be commencing from the Jan 2027. Select that and click on continue. Click on this. There's only one specialization. I have added that and successfully added. Click on continue. Then recognition of prior learning. If you wish to have a credit transfer to this university, some of the courses might you have previously like completed a bachelor's degree. In case there's a course that you have already completed, and you want that information to be transferred here so that you save your time for the credit completion, you can do that. And highest level of education you have previously done is bachelor's degree. In my case, in yours, it might be 12, or it might be bachelor's, it might be master's. You'll have to mention that. Country of your current residence. Have you ever been refused a visa? uh, Visa cancellation past 12 months. What's your personal stats? You have to mention that. Are you married, or I want to get married in 12 months? So you'll have to answer all these questions. Any dependents on you? Any family member joining with you while you will be living in Australia? Applying through a Murdoch pathway package, and consent application being reviewed. So you have to agree to this. Then, who is the pathway? You can just mention that. Then I understand all past and current tertiary studies complete in not. And have you ever been offered admission enrolled in studies in Australia? Uh, Misconduct, you'll have to mention all this. Then click on continue. Who is the pathway partner? Okay. Let's click on continue. Then, do you wish to record English competency details? If yes, type of test you can submit that TOEFL test or PT, anything that you have done. uh, we will just mention that secondary school education completed in the same language. And then assessment completed, yes, you can mention that. And in case you don't want, you can click on no and simply continue. Have you completed secondary education? Yes. And completion country, then I'll choose my country here. Number of year of completion, we'll mention it here. Non-Australian qualification, so I'll just submit India. There are all India senior secondary school education, or it is by default by the country. Mention the school name. Result. English was the instruction language, yes. Click on continue. Added. Then you want to add other school education, you can add post secondary. You can add that, else you can click on no and continue. Then upload documents. Type of document, you can see here you can see all the documents. For example, first I'll go with the transcripts. Choose them here. Tap on the document and click on upload. And click on continue. You have to add all the documents that are required. This is a review of the application now. Click on continue. Once you are satisfied with this, you'll have to agree. Click on I agree. So you can see once you submit application, you cannot edit. Click on submit. And you can see application successfully submitted. Application receipt number is generated and applicant ID is also there. In case you wish to upload some of the documents, go to upload document section on the left hand menu. And in case they ask you to submit passport or other details here, everything that is mentioned here on this, whatever you have in your hand, you can just submit that. And that's it. Simply go back to my applications and you can see submitted application list. There you can see your application type standard is there. And for the course that you have submitted, it's also listed there. In the meantime, you'll receive an email confirming your submission, receipt number and submission date. Now you'll have to submit all the documents like proof of identity document, visa once you receive an offer, proficiency certificate from the English certificate, English that you have previously completed the course in the English language, and evidence of meeting entry requirement that's already covered, and course specific requirements if anything, and references. So these are all documents that you need to prepare while your application is under review. That's it. That's the basic application process. And once you receive an offer, that will be mentioning the amount of scholarship you'll be receiving. Simple process is there. Just this admission is required, and you'll be having the offer letter mentioning the amount of percentage of scholarship you'll be receiving with that. That's a simple basic process. In case you have any confusion in documentation or submission of this application, visit our website fullscholarships.net. There you can tap on support or contact section and ask our team any questions you have. I'm signing off for fullscholarships.net. Keep watching. Have a nice day ahead.